Welcome back to The Explainer. Today we're diving into something pretty wild. Now, when you hear the name Cristiano Ronaldo, what immediately pops into your head? You probably think of the 5 Ballon d'Or awards, right? Or maybe that insane record of over 900 career goals. He's literally rewritten football history. But if you were to actually sit down and ask the man himself what his single greatest achievement is, he wouldn't point to a trophy or a record. No way. He'd point straight to his family. Ronaldo is a father to 5 kids, Cristiano Jr., twins Eva and Matteo, Alana Martina, and Bella Esmeralda. And despite having one of the most demanding, high-pressure careers in the history of sports, he brings the exact same discipline and focus to his home life as he does to the football pitch.
Now, you might be thinking, okay, a billionaire global megastar raising kids? We kind of know what to expect there, right? Private jets, massive mansions in Madrid, infinite toys, and basically zero boundaries. We naturally expect spoiled kids. But the reality in the Ronaldo household is completely flipped. His parenting isn't about throwing expensive things at every problem. It's actually anchored in strict discipline, consistency, and a flat-out refusal to let extreme wealth breed entitlement. He is actively raising children who truly understand the meaning of hard work.
To make sense of how he does this, we're going to group his 7 core parenting rules into 3 main pillars: the body, the mind, and character. Let's get right into it.
Starting off with pillar number 1, the body, which covers his diet and fitness rules. This really just boils down to 2 absolute non-negotiables for his family: no junk food and daily movement. This is the bedrock of how they treat the human body, and it starts from day 1. In his house, food is looked at as fuel, not a reward. Fast food, sugary treats, sodas, they're simply off limits. Instead, they're eating clean, balanced meals. We're talking grilled fish, fresh vegetables, fruits, whole grains, and a ton of water. His kids are taught super early that what you put into your body directly dictates how you think, how you feel, and how you perform. So saying no to a bag of chips isn't viewed as being overly strict. It's just good foundational parenting. And we know this isn't just some fake rule he enforces behind closed doors while doing whatever he wants. Remember that famous viral moment? During a massive UEFA press conference, Ronaldo literally pushed 2 Coca-Cola bottles out of the camera's view, held up a water bottle, and told everyone to drink water. That moment proved that this is a core life message he actually lives by, publicly and privately, every single day. But hey, they're still kids, and sometimes they get a treat. But Ronaldo doesn't believe fitness is just for professional athletes. It's a way of life. Take that famous Instagram video of him cycling alongside his young son right after they'd eaten ice cream. The lesson there is brilliant. Movement always follows indulgence. In an era where so many kids spend hours just sitting in front of TVs or stuck in coaching classes, this rule is kind of revolutionary. Bodies that move grow minds that think better. All right, moving on to pillar number 2, the mind. This is all about protecting and nurturing growth. The mind pillar is governed by 3 strict rules: absolutely no smartphones, prioritizing education above everything else, and putting zero pressure on their future careers. Let's break these down. Get this, Ronaldo flat out refuses to buy his oldest son, Cristiano Jr., a smartphone, despite repeated requests. Why? Because he knows childhood cannot be scrolled back. In so many households today, especially in India, kids are getting smartphones before they even own a bicycle. But Ronaldo follows the data. Excessive screen time is directly linked to reduced attention spans, poor sleep, and increased anxiety. He wants his kids anchored in real life. He wants them focused on school, sports, and genuine, tangible experiences. And speaking of school, studies always come before sport. It sounds like a basic rule, but think about who's enforcing it here. Cristiano Jr. is already making huge waves in youth football academies, but he is strictly not allowed to attend football training or any extracurriculars until his homework is completely finished. Ronaldo is literally a football legend, but he makes it crystal clear that books are the priority. Which brings us to a rule that actually surprises a lot of people. In the Netflix series I Am Georgina, Ronaldo said point blank, "There is no pressure." Despite having every reason to want to build this incredible footballing dynasty, he chooses freedom over expectation. He believes his son can be a great footballer if he puts in the work, but the choice absolutely has to be his own. Contrast that freedom with the intense pressure so many kids face to pursue traditional careers like engineering or medicine before they even know who they are. Ronaldo lets them choose their own path. And that brings us to our final section, Pillar 3, character, building humility and respect. These final two rules are straightforward but so deeply profound. No spoiling and absolute respect for everyone. It's all about ensuring extreme wealth doesn't ruin their character.
You really have to remember that Ronaldo didn't start at the top. He grew up in a tiny, incredibly humble home in Madeira, Portugal. His dad was a kitman, his mom worked as a cook and a cleaner. Today, he's a global megastar, but he has never forgotten where he came from, and he makes absolutely sure his children don't either. Luxury is totally limited in his home, and gifts have to be earned. He's echoing the exact lesson his own mother taught him. Success means absolutely nothing if you aren't a good human being first. Because fame is temporary, character is permanent. Above fitness, above food, above literally everything else, Ronaldo demands respect. In his household, it doesn't matter who you are or what your dad has achieved. From the school staff, to teammates, to the janitor who cleans the dressing room, all the way up to the CEO, everyone is treated with the exact same equal dignity. That is the non-negotiable rule of the house.
So what should we take away from all this? Well, the beauty of it is that you don't need Ronaldo's bank account to follow his rules. These 7 rules aren't about being perfect parents, and they for sure aren't about having private jets. They are about intentionality and clarity. They're about knowing what truly matters and what your children actually need from you as a guide.
I want to leave you with this one provocative question to chew on. Are you giving your children everything, or are you giving them the best thing? Working hard to give your kids everything you never had is such a natural instinct. But as we've seen from one of the most successful athletes on the planet, sometimes the absolute best things you can give are discipline, health, boundaries, and character. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I hope these principles have sparked some great ideas for your own life. Keep learning, stay focused, and I'll catch you in the next one.